Hey vinyl community and or Pink Floyd fans, today I would like to do an unboxing and review of the reissue of Pink Floyd's live album from 1988 or 89, I forget which year it was, but this is A Delicate Sound of Thunder. So this has been expanded and it has been remixed from the original master tapes. This was the album, actually Pink Floyd's first ever full live album. It was a double album when it originally came out, and it was the tour, the Momentary Lapse of Reason tour. But this was just reissued this year in an expanded form and a remixed form. It has more tracks than it had previously. It has on, this is the vinyl, it has on the first side, Shine On You Crazy Diamond, parts 1 through 5, Signs of Life and Learning to Fly, which were the first two tracks on Momentary Lapse of Reason. And then on the first album, side B, it's got basically the second side, the entire second side of Momentary Lapse of Reason, Yet Another Movie, Round and Round, A New Machine Part 1, Terminal Frost, New Machine Part 2, and Sorrow. On the second album, side A, it's got The Dogs of War on the Turning Away, which were both from Momentary Lapse of Reason, and One of These Days, which was not originally part of the original album release. Then it has on side B, Time, On the Run, and The Great Gig in the Sky. I'm not sure why those are out of order. It would have seemed more to make more sense if you had Breathe, which maybe they didn't perform it that way. I don't know, but it would have made more sense to have Breathe than Time, or Breathe then On the Run, Time, then The Great Gig in the Sky, but whatever. Then you've got Wish You Were Here and Welcome to the Machine, which were not part of the original album. You've got on the third album, side A, Us and Them, Money, Another Brick in the Wall, part 2. And then on side B, you've got Comfortably Numb, One Slip, which was from Momentary Lapse of Reason, and Run Like Hell. So what do I think of it? Well, actually, I'm going to do the unboxing first. I have not opened this up yet. I'm going to try and preserve it if I can get the cellophane to stay on, which is my preferred way of doing this if it will work out. So I think success there. Okay. So this is the booklet that comes with it. And it's got some nice photographs here in true box set fashion. One of these gigantic booklets. Sorry about the kids in the background. Today is this week is spring break. Hooray. And some cool pictures from the concert. And then the albums. So it's, I mean, it's a handsome package, to be sure. This is like a yellow label. And the picture there. And then the last disc. Sorry about that. There we go. Richard Wright there. And so what do I think of it? Well, the sound is amazing. I will give it that. The sound is absolutely phenomenal. You can definitely tell it's been remixed, but it is absolutely crystal clear. It jumps out of the speakers. It is totally worth owning just for the remix sound. This is actually the CD copy if you don't want to spring for the vinyl. It's got the same tracks on here. CD sounds amazing as well. Very cool. But what do I think of it? All right, well, for starters, the packaging. This is what the original looked like. This is the original album, the original cover for that, which I like a lot. This is Hypnosis. So what they've done is they've taken this man with the light bulbs on him, and they've kind of made that into this motif that they have used for the artwork on this album, and I'm not a fan of it. Like, first of all, it wasn't just, the original artwork wasn't just all about the man with the light bulbs on his outfit or his suit. You've also got this guy over here with like the birds flying around. This was meant to represent Pink Floyd's light show and then the sound that they generated in concert. And so you've only got one half of that reproduced on the artwork. I think it's just lazy. Like, okay, they got the bed from Momentary Lapse of Reason, but there's just not anything interesting about it. I don't know why they couldn't have just kept the original cover and remixed it like the Beatles do and called it a day. I don't think this necessarily warranted doing entirely new artwork, which to me is just kind of boring. Like, okay, you got the two guys on the bed. So, you know, I mean, I don't know. It's not terrible, but that's my biggest complaint with it all. And any issue that I have with the rest of it, the track lineup is the issue that I had with the original album. You know, Momentary Lapse of Reason is not my favorite Pink Floyd album by a long shot, and the whole album is performed on this disc or this package. So, I mean, fine. I would have liked to have seen more classic Pink Floyd stuff on here, but I understand they didn't perform it. They didn't perform it. All they can do is, you know, this was recorded over 5 nights in January 1988 at Nassau Coliseum, Long Island, New York. So basically what I think is you have the best, you know, I think it's pretty representative of what their set list was at the time. So, I mean, you can't go back. You can't change history. It is what it is. But in terms of a live packaging, yeah, I think it's cool. It is a snapshot in time. It's Pink Floyd post Roger Waters and trying to, you know, reestablish credibility in the Pink Floyd name. And I think it's fine. I think it's decent. I think they perform the songs well. And yeah, I love that we get more performances, more of the classic Pink Floyd stuff were included on this package. So I think that's very cool. But I mean, you know, again, my thing is just this god-awful artwork. I wish they had just done differently. And you know, some of you might think, well, it's fine, but I don't know. I'm a purist. I like the original better than the new stuff. But what are you going to do? Fine. You want to make it different? Make it different. You're Pink Floyd. You can do whatever you want. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. This Delicate Sound of Thunder package. Love to know what you think. Do you have it? Have you heard it? And what are your impressions? Everybody have a great one and take care. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. And give me a like, will you? Thanks.